tracks to great destinations.
Để cái bàn nó đẹp hơn. Thấy không? Để cái bàn nó đẹp. Ra sao?
Bán cho ai mà? Tại sao mấy người kia không mua pick up đi mua vậy làm chi vậy?
Nhiều người không biết xài. Mấy người đó.
Mấy không có là phải có.
Never mind, Henry, shooted Thomas. We know you're big and strong. You could pull 10 cars of sand, couldn't you, Pete Percy? Yes, I could, shoved Henry. You could pull 20 cars of coal, mused Emily. I suppose so, hooted Henry. You could pull 50 freight cars, wheezed Thomas, of iron and steel, because you're a big, strong Henry. That's right. Gordon is a fast engine. Thomas is going to make up a story about Gordon. Once there was a fast engine called Gordon, tooted Thomas. One day, he was steaming quickly to... Thomas asked Percy where he'd like Gordon to go. Somewhere exciting, peeps Percy. Thomas sees a field, a bus stop, and a poster for the circus. Thomas enjoys puffing all over the island. There are lots of special places to visit. Where's this? That's right, it's the Sodor Island seaside. All the engines like chuffing by the seaside. They like the fresh sea air. And they like to hear the seagulls calling. Most of all, they like to see them. Here he comes. Have you remembered who it is? Yes, it's Gordon. This time, Thomas has to remember which friend is in the middle shed. Here comes someone. Have you remembered who it is? Yes, it's Emily. Now Thomas has to remember which friend is in the last shed. Here he comes. Who is it going to be? Yes, it's James. Thomas remembered where all his friends were. Did you? Fast as he could. But he wasn't watching where he was going. Thomas didn't notice that the points had changed. Thomas puffed into the sidings and biffed into the buffers. Sticky taffy splattered everywhere. Oh no, moaned Thomas. I can't give the children train rides when I'm this messy. If only I'd been thinking about what I was doing. Then Thomas saw an old branch line. This gave him an idea. A shortcut, puffed Thomas. If I go that way, I can still get the taffy to the party on time. Thomas puffed along the old branch line. It hadn't been used for a very long time. Trees hung over the track, and the bushes were overgrown. But Thomas puffed carefully on. He knew he was late, so now he wasn't thinking about costumes. He was only thinking about getting to the party on time. Thomas bumped through the bushes and bashed through the branches. But he was still covered in sticky taffy. Leaves and twigs stuck to the sweet sticky goo. Must get to the party, Thomas puffed. When Thomas arrived at the party...
Really knows her stuff. ones to help and share.
Toby, well, let's say